I think it's a good play. Usually, if you win the draw and you can kind of get a puck to the net and create some havoc, and you get that puck back, everything's kind of going your way from there, and you have a little bit of momentum. So it kind of throws the team off guard. Being on the PK side of things, it throws you off guard when they fire one or two shots right at the beginning. So that's what we're trying to do, is try to be aggressive. I think all of us have that green light.
Can you notice with Conor changing the dynamic of the power play, or just how much he moves, just how that impacted you?
It was just the first day. Against our PK, it's weird because we're in that diamond, and it's hard for him to come off the wall and walk downhill against that penalty kill. So we're going to have to move the puck, but I think as we get more comfortable with each other, we'll start interchanging. He'll start coming high, me behind him, and things like that to just create a little bit more space.
Do you feel like these preseason games might matter a little bit more than an average year where you have so many young guys that don't have much experience at this level?
Well, yeah, I think they always matter. You want to feel good about your game individually, and you want to feel good about the team, your line mates, gaining chemistry. You may be with a new D partner, you may be with new wingers or a centerman, so I think it's everyone's responsibility to get themselves going, their line mates going. In preseason games, you may play 2, you may play 5, just depends. So. But it's also important for a team aspect to get your system down, to know what you're doing in every situation on the ice, and it's time to ask questions and figure things out.
Luke was kind of talking about the timing of the preseason game, how it's different from last year. You guys with so many practices, I'm sure it makes you more eager, but is it also kind of nice to transition, practice so much, and then finally a game?
It's nice to play a game, yeah. We've been almost a week and a half now, maybe, or was it a week? A little bit over a week. So yeah, it's a lot of practicing. It's been a lot of learning. It's been good, kind of competing against each other and trying to ramp it up. But you get a different feeling. Obviously, tomorrow will be United Center, and you get a different feeling with the fans, and starting to get a little bit more ramped up for regular season.
So guys, less prone to hitting each other in these camp practices. Maybe kind of taking it easy where they wouldn't in the games.
A little bit. You don't want to hurt your teammate, but we also want to be competitive. On the PK, sometimes it's tough to shoot the puck in certain situations. You don't want to hit a guy, hit him in the inside of the ankle, things like that. We want to save that for the regular season. So, but we do have to be competitive with each other. You saw some hits in the scrimmages the last couple of days. Guys throwing the body around, just trying to get themselves ready.
How do you find that fine line?
Well, I think when there's a hit, when a guy's not looking or not expecting it or can't defend himself. I mean, it's kind of a common sense thing out there. I know the game's fast in some aspects, but when it comes to these scrimmages, you don't want to injure a guy.
Kaiser seems to talk more than your traditional young guy. Have you found that you guys have been able to have more discussions, or he's asking more questions to you, or what's sort of that the dynamic between the two of you as a parent?
Yeah, he's communicating a lot on the ice and practice and things like that. Just trying to figure out certain situations and things like that. We both try to talk to each other where we want each other to be and things. So I don't know how sure who I'm playing with tomorrow, but I've been with him all camp, and he's definitely a big communicator. It's nice when you're able to talk through things with your partner, good or bad.
Luke was saying Conor likes to move around a lot on the power play. What's it going to be like trying to kind of develop chemistry with him, and is it going to be an adjustment, or is it playing with Patrick Kane? Does it kind of feel similar in a way?
Yeah, like I said, we did the power play for the first time today. I watched all his goals from last year, and he does like to move around a lot in the power play. He scored a lot of power play goals in the second half of the season. Really just him coming across the top, finding lanes, things like that at the wall, and then obviously the screen's important in front. So I know he's a shooter. He's obviously got great vision as well, but when we're interchanging up top, you see a lot of power plays going to that, just trying to find lanes to shoot the puck and reading off each other. So, I'll try to set them up for one-timers and things like that, and vice versa, and see where it goes.
What was it like watching all his goals? So?
Yeah, it took me a while. It was like a 20-minute video or something like that. I was like, holy. No, but it was just good to see. I mean, it was just nice to see where he likes the puck, and where he scored most of his goals from. A lot of them are nice goals off the rush, things like that, but I was focusing on power play a little bit more.
How much were you kind of studying those goals too, not just watching?
I wasn't studying, I mean, a little bit, obviously. Yeah. I mean, just having an idea of I was going to be on the power play this year with him, just trying to figure out, where he likes it, what situations. He can score from a lot of different spots on the ice. You saw it in the rookie game. He scored on this side on the face-off, scored on his offside. I mean, that was a crazy shot there. So, he likes it in all places, obviously, but just seeing kind of where where he likes to be underneath.
Anything surprise you when watching that hole?
No. That's the first time I've seen all his goals. I mean, I obviously didn't watch all his games from last year. But.
Did you do it with any other player ever?
No, I haven't, I don't think.